Raise your glass, remember who you are, and join the Brotherhood.
We met where smoke and stories live, where every fool's got none to give. The pints were cheap, the jokes were old, but every heart was made of gold. We sang of ships and saints and war, we cursed the kings, we begged for more. And every time the fire burned low, someone shouted one more show. We are the brothers of the flame. We drink, we laugh, we curse the pain. Raise your glass and shout your name. We are the brothers of the flame. Through years of rain and times of drought, we found our truth in every shout. No crown, no cross, no God, no law can break the bond that whiskey saw. When one falls down, we all stand tall. No man forgotten, none too small. The fire may fade, but we remain, still singing through the joy and pain. We are the brothers of the flame. We drink, we laugh, we curse the pain. Raise your glass and shout your name. We are the brothers of the flame. When morning comes and pubs are bare, we'll find our ghosts still drinking there. Through every storm, through loss and shame, we'll stand as brothers of the flame. We are the brothers of the flame. We drink, we laugh, we curse the pain. Raise your glass and shout your name. We are the brothers of the flame. Forever bound, forever same. We are the brothers of the flame. When the iron moon climbs the frozen sky and the old gods watch with a silent eye, we march as shadows carved from stone, a legion born of blood and bone. Our boots fall hard on the trembling ground, a pulse, a roar, a war-bound sound. Through mist and flame, through death and doom, we rise beneath the iron moon. Rise, shadows of the iron moon. Strike, let the drum consume. Step by step through fire and gloom,
black as steel, with a magic in the handle that is terrifyingly real. It was tempered in the Shannon and it's cursed by old O'Shea, and it's ruined every liver from here to Galway Bay. Once you wrap your fingers round it and you take a single sup, you are married to the metal and you're married to the cup. If you try to set it down before the golden liquid's gone, it'll weigh 1,000 tons and keep you standing till the dawn. I saw a giant sergeant try to trick the bloody thing. He tried to leave it on the bar to go and dance a ring, but his arm was pulled to pieces and his face turned forest green, the heaviest bit of pottery that Ireland's ever seen. He had to stand there sweating while we sang a rowdy air, with his muscles all a-shaking and the spirit in a flare. You must finish like a hero, you must finish like a man, or you'll never leave the counter of the crazy Irish clan. Hold it high, don't you fall, master of the tavern hall. Oh, it's the cup you can't put down until the barrel's in your head. It's the heaviest of burdens and it's heavier than lead, with the foam upon the lip and the iron in the hand. It's the greatest test of drinking in the whole of Ireland. Aye, aye. Aye, aye. So if you're feeling thirsty and you think you're mighty tough, just ask for Bonnaby Special if you think you've got the stuff. But remember, once you lift it, there is no turning back, or your arm will hit the sawdust with a heavy wooden crack. It's a symphony of swallows and a battle of the throat, until you're floating on the whiskey like a happy little boat. And when the glass is empty and the magic lets you go, you'll be the fastest bloody dancer with the rhythm in the toe. One more gulp, hey. Two more gulps, hey. Don't you let the spirit stay. Finish the job! Until the barrel's in your head. It's the heaviest of burdens and it's heavier than lead, with the foam upon the lip and the iron in the hand. It's the greatest test of drinking in the whole of Ireland. It's dry! It's done! We have already won! When the night grows cold and the hills stand tall, when the shadows creep and the old ghosts call, we gather round with a burning spark, a flame that cuts through the deepest dark. Our boots hit ground with a thunder's roar, our hearts beat loud like the waves ashore. For every soul that fought their part, we dance as one with iron hearts. Fire up, let the war dance start. Rise up, feel the beating heart. Step, step through the tearing return again. A call for women, a call for men. With every stomp and every cry, the old world trembles, the young world flies. We're carved from stone, from flame and dart. We march as one with iron hearts. Fire up, let the warden start. Rise up, feel the beating heart. Step, step through the tearing dark. This is the dance of the iron heart. For air, let the whole earth hear. We stand as one with no more fear. Fire up to the night apart. This is the dance of the iron heart. Step, step, step. Iron rise up for air. Iron heart. Fire up, let the warden start. Rise up, feel the beating heart. Step, step through the tearing dark. This is the dance of the iron heart. For air, let the whole earth hear. We stand as one with no more fear. Fire up to the night apart. This is the dance of the iron heart. Fire up, let the warden start. Rise up, feel the beating heart. Step, step through the tearing dark. This is the dance of the iron heart. For air, let the whole earth hear. We stand as one forever fierce. Fire up to the night apart. This is the dance of the iron heart. We set our sails from Dublin Bay at break of dawn on Judgment Day. The whiskey's gone, the wind is strong, and every heart still sings along. The ocean roars, the gulls all cry, the clouds are racing through the sky. We leave our love, our land, our kin, but Ireland calls us home again. We are the sailors of the Emerald Sea, born to wander wild and free. Raise your glass and sing with me for hope, for liberty. We've fought the storms, we've cursed the tide, we've seen good men get swept aside. We've cried for friends, we've prayed for more, we've laughed with ghosts on every shore. And when the night begins to fall, we hear the pipes beyond it all. They play the tune of Era's heart that no dark sea can tear apart. We are the sailors of the Emerald Sea, born to wander wild and free. Raise your glass and sing with me for hope, for liberty. So when I die, don't mourn for me. Just toss my bones into the sea. Let mermaids laugh and sirens wail. I'll haunt the wind that fills your sail. We are the sailors of the Emerald Sea, born to wander wild and free. Raise your glass and sing with me for hope, for liberty. For air is hot and whiskey's play. We are the sailors of the Emerald Sea. And the room was full of smoke. Old Barnaby was playing till the wooden bridge it broke. He moved his bow and he moved his hand like fire until the very music started lifting higher and higher. But then we saw a wonder on the wide and dusty wall. His shadow started moving, though he didn't move at all. It ripped itself from Barnaby and stepped into the light with a bow made of the darkness and a fiddle made of night. Hey! To have a drop of stout, but the shadow didn't flicker and it didn't have a doubt. It stood upon the counter and it started up a tune that made the very tiles dance beneath the winter moon. The shadow played a rhythm that would melt a heart of stone with a wild and ghostly melody it called its very own. We couldn't see the fingers and we couldn't see the strings, but we felt the heavy vibrations that the spirit music brings. On the wall, on the floor, give the ghost a little more. The shadow and he's playing with the ghost, the wild and hairy secret of the Irish Atlantic coast. With the spirit in the fiddle and the fire in the bow, we're gonna keep on moving till the morning starts to glow. The landlord tried to catch it with a bucket and a broom, but the shadow simply vanished to the corner of the room. Then it popped up in the rafters and it popped up by the door until a dozen ghostly shadows were a-dancing on the floor. So if you see a fiddler who is resting for a while, but the music still is screaming in a very wicked style, just look behind his shoulder for the dark and dancing shape. For once the music started, there is never an escape. Right side, right side, the shadow's here to stay. Play for your life. Play for your life. Oh, he's dancing with the shadow and he's playing with the ghost, the wild and hairy secret of the Irish Atlantic coast. With the spirit in the fiddle and the fire in the bow, we're gonna keep on moving till the morning starts to glow. It's dark, it's far, it's fast, it's far. The music gonna The dawn breaks cold on Dublin town. The pub lights fade, the streets come down, but echoes rise from sea to sky of rebel hearts that will not die. Their voices ring through smoke and rain. We drink, we laugh, we feel the pain. For every soul that's gone before, we raise our glass and shout once more. Raise the flag of Ireland high. Through the fire we'll never die. Brothers, sisters, side by side, our hearts still march with Irish pride. Raise the flag, oh let old man hums a rebel tune. The bar is loud, the night ends soon. A tear rolls down, he softly grins. For all we lost, we still begin. We'll fight no war with hate or chain. Just love our land through joy and pain. And when I'm gone, remember me. Wherever you are, you're still free. Raise the flag of Ireland high. Through the fire we'll never die. Brothers, sisters, side by side. Our hearts still march with Irish pride. Raise the flag, oh let it fly. Forever free. Forever Ireland.
Stone by stone, this land was made. Through storm and fire, through debt unpaid. Cold winds came, the nights were long, but every heart still beat out strong. From public rooms to open fields, we learn what never bends or yields. No silver crown, no borrowed name, just blood and ground and steady flame. Stand fast, silent and eyes up, eyes ahead. We don't heal, we don't break, we remember what was said. Stand fast, Ireland and waves as loud and true. When we sing as one, the world hears you. Every road knows worn out boots. Every song has deeper roots. We raise no lies, we beg no hand. We hold our place, we make our stand. The drum hits hard, the room replies. 1,000 throats, one battle cry. No fear lives where we belong. This pub still shakes when we sing strong.
mountains may be tall and the ocean may be wide, but they're nothing to the power of the brother by your side. When the winter wind is howling and the fire's getting low, we've got a secret weapon that the world will never know. It isn't made of silver and it isn't made of stone. It's the feeling that you'll never have to face the dark alone. From the valleys of the Shannon to the streets of Belfast town, we're building up a fortress that no one can tumble down. I'll take your hand in mine, lad, and you take the next in line, until we're woven tighter than a berry-laden vine. 1,000 hearts are beating to a single Irish drum. Let the troubles of the century and all the devils come. We're a forest made of oak trees, we're a river made of light, keeping back the shadows in the middle of the night. There's no length that is a weekend, and there's no one left behind in the greatest bit of brotherhood that you will ever find. Hand to hand, soul to soul, keep the spirit in control. Oh, we're standing like a mountain, we're standing like a wall. If we hold each other up, then we're never gonna fall. With the magic of the island and the fire in the breast, we're the sons of the emerald and we'll put them to the test. And if one of us should stumble or if one of us should tire, the rest will lift him higher than the sparks upon the fire. For the strength of every Irishman is in the man he knows, the one who stands beside him when the bitter weather blows. So raise the flag of friendship and let the pipes begin to celebrate the victory that we are gonna win. It's a circle of the heroes and it's never gonna end, as long as there's a neighbor and as long as there's a friend. I am you, you are me, that's the way it's gonna be. One voice, one heart, one voice, one heart. Oh, we're standing like a mountain, we're standing like a wall. If we hold each other up, then we're never gonna fall. With the magic of the island and the fire in the breast, we're the sons of the emerald and we'll put them to test. Don't let go, don't you fear, everything is staying here. Don't you fear, everything is staying here. In a corner dark where shadows crawl and whiskey warms the soul. Oh, tales are spun neath Guinness foam beyond the world's control. The heart that glows, the wood it cracks, a comfort in the night. For weary men with calloused hands seeking a guiding light. We sailed the seas, we fought the wars, we built this land with might. Now gather round, ye sons of old, and banish darkest plight. Oh, the thumping of the boot, the clinking of the glass. Let the fiddles sing its tune, and let the moments pass. We'll sing of ancient lands, and heroes long since gone, till the rising sun in crimson skies heralds a brand new dawn. Raise your voices, brothers, high! Let the rafters shake and bend to the ale of fire and the bond that never ends. From the misty glens to city lights, our spirit will not cease. In this Celtic Pub Brotherhood, we find our sacred peace. Bagpipes they wail of distant hills, of battles fought and won, of heather blooms and mountain winds beneath the setting sun. A shared a glance through the crowded room, a nod, a silent vow, to stand as one when trouble calls, as we are standing now. No kings or crowns can break our will, no chains can hold us fast. Our freedom flows in every drop of future from the past. Changing tides of time, the world turned cold and grey, but here within these ancient walls our true hearts hold their sway. So lift your mug and drink it down to stories brave and bold, to the spirit wild that never dies, a tale and whiskey told. Raise your voices, brothers, high! Aye. Let the rafters shake and bend to the ale, the fire and the bond that never ends. From the misty glens to city lights, our spirit will not cease. In this Celtic Pub Brotherhood we find our sacred peace. Hey! Hey! Raise your voices, brothers, high! High! Let the rafters shake and bend to the ale, the fire and the bond that never ends. From the misty glens to city lights, our spirit will not cease. In this Celtic Pub Brotherhood we find our sacred peace.